Meet my lady friend.
That's a 1. It's a 1 for 2. I get a legendary relic. They're one of the ancients. It's kind of hard to say didn't get anything. First 2 midgets didn't get it. 1 for 2 on this run. Does have I'm not going to say it doesn't or it can't. It's just very rare. Definitely going to pass it up. And I've already had 2 midgets jump out at me this run. At this point, I'm just going through the motions. Just on the off chance a midget jumps out. So I'm not really expecting 1, 2. Seeing how 2 have already jumped.
Look at that.
And usually I do have 3 coming out in the run, 2 coming in real early. If a 3rd one does come out, it's usually not until the top of the tower up here. The 3rd one will come out up top here.
Well, hello there, loot. Autogun deployed! Now that's amazing.
chopper.
Oscar Mike!
This is just stupid. Does anybody ever want anything from these stupid things? I gotta play it 3 times. That's my rule. Always play. I didn't know that. If you look inside the side, you can see the wheels. Oh God. What is it? You'd think the slot machine on the loot room's back would have a higher winning percentage. And you had to kill a loot room and pull the handle on it. Or what would be really cool is if like it had a higher winning percentage, slightly higher. It didn't have to be ridiculously high. But if it had a higher winning percentage, if you pulled the handle while the loot thing was wearing it, like still alive, that'd be kind of funny. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to kill a loot midget. Do I have a magic missile on? I can slag it? Yes, okay. Out, it's going to be right in my lap. I'll just stack it with the quarantine and then switch to the chopper. I'll put the firebone that I just got too on there. And fancy shiny OP7 ancients. Maybe I had one. Ah.
Say hello, sweetie! Sentry gun prime! Here they are!
Anything? Nothing. Nothing. Drop the health. Really? Fucking loot This is the third one. And, about 30 minutes last time. By the time I'm done.
Let's get to killing, sweetheart! I'm ready for more! Ugh. Autogun deployed!
Gotta play it 3 times. That's the rule. And if I'm stuck about playing it 3 times, I have to go to the machine and sell stuff. It's gonna give me some bullshit like that. Gotta come back. Fuck. Oh. Whoa, did he kill it? Did he kill it?
On the move!
Ah, golly.
When you think murder, think Marcus Mutation.
One more pull. 3 times. Machines.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
SMG, fight for your life. Max health, SMG.
Good luck. Lovely. Farewell, friend.
No, I thought one was gonna pop out there. There wasn't nothing in there. There we go. There we go. You're ready in the trash can for your rest. Holding out hope, because I think there's going to be 3 this way. Quite a bit of iridium on this run. Have here. Is that a Malawan? Oh yeah, I like them. It's Malawan, but it looks like it has a Theodore barrel, so it doesn't shoot the good projectiles like the Malawan rocket launcher does. The Malawan body, so it's just gonna do a lot of shock damage. I only have time for maybe 2 more runs. This one's over. I don't think I've been running over to get this last one. Okay. Shit, if a damn midget popped out of that one. Good with a piece of iridium. Two pieces of iridium. I try to keep track of how much iridium I get in each run as well.
Feeling overburdened by money.
Yeah, I don't want that rocket launcher.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'm your king.
What I don't understand about iridium, or moonstones for that matter, in Borderlands the sequel, why do we have to actually pick it up? I mean, it should fall into the same category as ammo. If you need it, if you're not full, and you walk over it, you get it. I got a bad feeling about this. Loot midget at the corner again. Oh, what's the deal? Honestly, that's like the one case I don't want the midget to come out. Whoa, the trash can moved. Oh, it's there. Not a single loot midget yet. Hopefully that's a good thing. Washing machine. Dump that. Damn. Pretty sure I've had him pop out of this case too. I think there's, yeah. Dumpster and a couple lockers. Another piece of iridium core. Oh, and another one of those. Oh, I'm missing these every time. 1,000, like, almost every time you run it. Oh, that's good. I can just remember to do that. Pick up these cases. Wow. We got jack shit. This one. Wow. We're headed towards record setter here. Never done a whole run on 1,000 cuts and not got a loot midget. I've done plenty of runs and gotten loot midgets that didn't drop anything. But I've never done a run and not gotten at least one loot midget. And I've done a lot of runs. 2,000 cuts. Looking for loot midgets. There's no way I make it past these. That's probably the hottest zone in this whole map for midgets is upstairs. After, if I don't get one here, it's pretty much done because the other cases barely have one. So I'm gonna set up
Autogun deployed!
Just about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one here. Then again. Wow. There's a loot midget there. We could set a record. Wow, what a waste. Not a single loot. One case left. No, wow. Wow. He's not over there. Wow, that's a first. That is a first. Wait a minute. Was there a midget right off the bat? I can't remember. It's just I get confused. I don't think there was a midget that entire run. That could have been the run though where there was that one right by the gas tank early on. I don't know. I might have to go back and watch it, but I think that could have been the first run I ever did on 1,000 cuts and didn't even see a loot midget. That would be momentous. And that would maybe signal why this is going to be the last run for today. Because the game is obviously getting tired of me doing this. And it's not going to give me anything unless they make up for it here and get like 5 loot crates here. Then I'll do another one. If I get 5, I've never gotten 5. I think I've only gotten 4 like once. Never gotten 5. If I get 5, then I'll do another run. This one's starting out like the last one. Terrible. I'm getting some iridium. At least I'm getting that, I guess. Wow, 4-pack, that's nice. Jeez, where are the midgets at? Did I kill them all? Gearbox is back there making more midgets. Anytime to let the midgets go. Whoa,
now you be careful, honey. Ow!
Explosive resistance and shield recharge rate. So I go a whole run without getting one, and then the first midget that I do get, I get one of the worst freaking Bone of the Ancient relics I've ever seen. I get the bone from Bone of the Ancients. They just get boned. Can't wait to do the white and green playthrough. It's gonna be fun. I think we'll be fine for the first playthrough and probably the second playthrough. I think we'll be fine. Because, you know, even though white and green aren't very good, they're good enough to get you through the first 2 playthroughs. I mean, surely. But I think Ultimate Vault Hunter, I think Ultimate Vault Hunter is where we're gonna hit a snag, because there just isn't. I just don't think. I mean, there could be. I mean, there might be strong enough green and white weapons to beat Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. Combined with, you know, myself and my friend Mike, we're both pretty experienced Borderlands players, so, and we're gonna be, I think the only way we could do it is if the 2 of us play the whole thing together. Like, this isn't gonna be something where we're gonna be able to go off and do a little bit on our own here or there. We're gonna have to play, like, set times so that we're always together, because I don't think either one of us with only white and green gear
Chew 'em up!
is good enough.
Thank you.
Either one of us is good enough with just white and green gear to be able to beat the game. I mean, not doubting we don't have the skills, but I just don't think that the gear is good enough for a single player to be able to beat the game. You're gonna have to need another player, 2 players at least. I think that would be the ultimate. Like, I just think it's white or green, but the ultimate obviously would be to beat the game on all 3 modes, complete all 3 playthroughs in single player mode with only white gear.
Awesome.
That would be the ultimate badass achievement. That should be an additional platinum trophy on top of the trophy for completing all the trophies. Of course, I really don't. I just don't even know if it's possible. I honestly don't even know if it's possible. There's just so many. I can't even remember the last time. I mean, outside of the first playthrough, I think once the first playthrough is over, your inventory, you don't even have white or green gear in your inventory anywhere. You just by the time the first playthrough is over, everything you have is either purple or blue, and maybe with a couple of orange. And if you're real lucky, maybe there's 1 or 2 pearls in there. If you're real lucky. But I doubt it. I mean, after the first playthrough, you've got nothing but, you know, well, after the first playthrough, you might have,
Now you be careful, honey.
you might not be using a whole lot of green. I still think after the first playthrough, though, you're using green. I mean, unless you transfer weapons from other characters. If you just, like we're doing, we're going to be starting from scratch. We're not going to use any trading of weapons from any of our other characters. Just starting from scratch. I said we're going to go level 1 to OP8, but I think we're just going to go level 1 to 72 and see where we're at. And that means beating all 3 playthroughs and then leveling up to 72 by most likely doing some of the DLCs, if not all the DLCs, on Ultimate Vault Hunter. I would just do the playthrough, just do the regular playthrough with no side missions as the first 2 playthroughs, and then the 3rd playthrough we do the whole playthrough, and then all 4 DLCs, and probably all 4 mercenary packs too, or 4 mercenary packs, however many mercenary packs there are, headhunter packs, whatever the hell they call them. All the little extra things. And I think if we do that, basically leaving the I'm going to do 1 more run, just because I got a good feeling about this next run. And I got a little bit more time till the Dodger game starts. So I think if we could do that, first playthrough, the 2nd playthrough, and then the last playthrough, Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and all the side missions, and all the DLCs with all the packs, then I think we will have proved our point that the game is, because I really don't think there's anything, I don't know how we're going to be able to beat, like, let's see, raid bosses is another thing. I don't think we're going to do the raid bosses. I think, just like I said, like 72. The main thing is getting to the levels. We get all the way to 72 with just white and green gear. I mean, sure, we could do it with die a million times, you know, right? But I just think if we could do it without getting to the point to where we're so frustrated we don't want to go and we don't want to play anymore, and get all the way to level 72 and beat all the DLCs within reason. I mean, if we get to a point, I think, if we get to a point where we're just dying all the time, then we're going to stop. You know, I mean, and that could happen during the story mission. We could get to, like, Oh, I don't know who's a tough boss. I mean, Ultimate Vault Hunter mode Captain Flint. You know, in all honesty, Captain Flint is not an easy boss. We could get Ultimate Vault Hunter mode Captain Flint, and he's like the first major boss you fight, and we could have to bow out right there. Or maybe, you know, knock out a bunch of side missions, which there really isn't a bunch of side missions at that point in the game, but knock out some sides to gain some levels. I mean, that's what it's going to be. We're going to have to just be, you know, constantly a few levels above what we're going after. Because that's the only way white and green gear is strong enough to kill anything. But it'll be interesting though, because I think it'll really give us a lot of perspective into. I think it'll make us better players if we can do it, and I think it'll also be something fun original to do that I haven't seen anybody else do yet. I mean, I think I've seen Say No to Rage Wing, the One Life challenge, and I'm not real familiar with all his shows from scratch to through all 3 game modes. Forget the levels, just beating all 3 game modes on One Life. That's pretty freaking amazing. That's not going to be possible with us. There's no way anybody can beat all 3 game modes with white and green gear only, and only die once. There's just no way. It's not going to happen. But it ought to be fun if
I'll mash you into peace. I don't think so. I'm the one who knocked. This'll shut you up.
And didn't I just hit this one? I think it'll be fun. At least I hope it'll be fun. Not too good, because I had a good feeling about this run. I'm beginning to doubt myself. Right, that can't hit there. Well, that was an hour worth of loot midget farming, and I would say, being honest, it wasn't too bad. Didn't get any pearls. Got a few E-Tech guns. Nothing really worth keeping. A few relics, most of which weren't very good. The only ones I got that were good were, for some reason, they gave me a OP7 Bone of the Ancients fire damage, and then I think it was the very next midget gave me an OP7 Bone of the Ancients fire damage relics. So really that was it, just a couple of relics, nothing great, no pearls, and I think this is about the only weapon that was really worth talking about. And I'm not even sure that this one's all that good. Maliwan sniper rifles, but I'll give it a shot. 67% chance to slag. Well, thanks for watching, guys.